Washington Mystics had 3 picks of the first 6 picks in the draft. They had a chance to change their franchise. And instead of changing their franchise, I've got more questions about them than I had before. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, where we talk facts over feelings here. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Appreciate y'all being here with me this evening or whenever you watch this video. Like, subscribe, and follow. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get the up-to-the-minute content updates. Appreciate y'all continued support of this channel. The Washington Mystics had the best chance to change their franchise. And for some reason, there's this love affair with the third best player on a roster in college and making that player the third pick in the draft. Now, granted, in my own mock draft, I said that I had Sonia Citron going at 6. They chose her at 3. I wouldn't have personally. See, I kind of went back and forth with my own mock draft because I kind of like contradicted myself. I'll be honest. Because for some, I said this is what I would do. And then others, I kind of like left it where it's like, I think this is what they're going to do. And that's really what it was with Sonia Citron with Washington. I figured if one of those 3 picks to Washington would be Sonia Citron, it didn't matter which one. I think the order in which you're picked is just an ego thing. Obviously, you want to be the highest pick. You want to be picked high. Folks, Sonia Citron's not that fucking good. Like, she's not that fucking good. And everyone that thinks that she's so amazing, she's a great defensive player, she's this, she's that. She's Lexi Hull, man. Maybe a bit better. Like, she's a better version of Lexi Hull. And Lexi Hull's a role player. That's the best comparison. I mean, I listened to Rebecca Lobo say she's like Rebecca Allen with Chicago, who's a role player who averaged 6-7 points a game. And you draft that with the 3rd pick in the draft. That's your comp? Okay, she's a good defensive player. Fabulous. And if I made a mistake and I'm quoting the wrong player that she was comparing to Rebecca Allen, I apologize. I could swear that it was Sonia Citron that she compared to Rebecca Allen. I could swear it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't record the damn draft, so I can't confirm. My apologies. Sonia Citron was the 3rd best player at Notre Dame. She was a role player. The best 2 players in that team were Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles. It's just that fucking simple. It's just that simple. And if realistically, if you want to go a little further, was Liatu King better than her too? But they played different positions, even though Liatu King was a 6-foot guard who averaged double-digit rebounds, and shot 57% from the field or from 2. But let's say she's the 3rd best player on their team. She averaged 14 points, 14 and change. Her numbers dropped from her junior to senior year, scoring wise. And I did think that they would take her. I wouldn't have. I would have taken, and I said it in the draft, I would have taken Shyanne Sellers at 3. I would have taken Kiki Iriafen at 4. And I would have taken Serena Sundell at 6. Serena Sundell dropped to the 3rd round, man. This is where I just question what the hell is going on in the WNBA. It's where I just question it. I don't know what these people think. I don't know what basketball they watch. They also got Lucy Olson. Now, Lucy Olson, she's good. She's good. Is she great? No. She's not great. She's good. She was really good at Villanova in her junior year, averaging 23 a game. She shot 43.6% with Iowa last year. She shot 36% from three, which actually was the best of her career. So that improved. She averaged just under 18 points per game, 5.1 assists. I mean, for value and where they got her in the second round, deep in the second round, in fact. And for all the Indiana fans, for all the Indiana fans that were so on this, I thought Indiana would draft Lucy Olson. Blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. Like, do you guys watch basketball? Or is this just like a fan club? Like, this is not a fan club. This is a professional fucking sport. First of all, number one, Caitlin Clark didn't play with Lucy Olson. She has no real relationship with Lucy Olson. I get it. All y'all are in love with Iowa now because Caitlin Clark played there. So every player that comes through Iowa, anytime forward, you're going to have a love affair with. Cool, do you. It doesn't matter. Lucy Olson's a good player. Is she a great player? No. Are there any great players in this draft? Not really. Not really. Paige is the best one. Malonga probably has the best upside, the most we don't know value. If Malonga develops, maybe she could be a great one. Or maybe we'll find out she's a soft European. I don't know. People comparing her to Victor Wembanyama. Come on, man. There are people taller than this girl. Like, where Wemby is 7'4". I get it, man. You got the love affair with Lucy Olson. For where they got her, great pick. Great pick. She could help. She could absolutely help their team. That's probably the best pick they got. Believe it or not. Iriafen is good. She's not great. You got Shakira Austin, who's starting. You're going to have Aaliyah Edwards starting. I don't know if Stephanie Dolson's going to start. Maybe they're all three of them are starting. Maybe they're going to run Aaliyah Edwards at the 3. Possible. We saw her ability to shoot and unrivaled. So, yeah, there's a lot of possibilities there. Brittany Sykes is their a 5'9" guard. Is she a point? She's not really a point. She's more of a hybrid shooting guard, but she's a small shooting guard. I mean, they drafted Georgia Amoore, who's 5'6", but she's a scoring guard. Again, this is the scoring guard. Are you gonna put the fucking keys to the car in the hands of Georgia Amoore? Are you gonna do that? Are you going to mortgage your franchise on a 5'6" point guard who shoots at a 41% clip, 42% clip, 40% clip, whatever it is? It's not a great clip. Just to confirm, 40% for her career, 42% last year. Had a season where she shot 37.9 and 38.9, like 40% shooter. She's 5'6". You know what's going to happen? Her shooting percentage is going to go down. She'll shoot 35% from the field. She took 17 shots in the last 2 seasons. She averaged almost 20 a game. She led the conference in assists. Great. She gets people involved. But are you going to hand her the keys to your freaking car? Because right now, as far as I'm looking at their roster, she is their starting point guard. Unless Lucy Olson takes the job. And then I think they actually got a better situation at point. You got a bigger point. You have a bigger point guard who shoots better from the field. Amoore is going to be a defensive liability. When you play a team that has a point guard with a big butt, we cannot lie, Chelsea Gray's going to back her ass down into the post and embarrass her. You think that little girl can guard Caitlin Clark? Please. Girl, I mean, there's a reason. Deja Fair last year, Deja Fair was drafted, right? Last year she got drafted. She was drafted with the 16th overall pick. And she got cut. She was the 16th overall pick for the Las Vegas Aces. And the girl got cut. This is a player that was a scoring machine in college and got cut. Just to remind you guys. Similar 5'5". 5'5" to 5'6". She's 5'5". She averaged 22.2 points per game in her career in college. She averaged 23, her 22.3 her senior year at Syracuse. She shot 39.2%. She's a career 38.7 from the field, career 35% from three. Georgia Amoore is a career 35.6 from three. He's the same. This is a very similar player. Deja Fair was less of a point, averaged 3.6 points, 3.6 assists per game. Also turned the ball over less, 4.6 rebounds. These are very, very similar players in physical stature. The reality is a 5'6" fucking guard in the WNBA. You picked her sixth. I'm sorry. Yeah, sixth. You picked her sixth when you had a 6'2" guard that led the country in assists and doesn't need to score like you do to be successful. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There's very little depth on this roster, but again, and the Citron love affair, I don't know what they're expecting from Sonia Citron, but she's a role player. Kiki Iriafen will come off the bench, more than likely. Initially, at least. She's not going to start ahead of Shakira Austin or Aaliyah Edwards. Could she start ahead of Stephanie Dolson? Maybe. Probably not, because Dolson might be their best shooter. And yeah, I guess Citron could come in and not be considered their best shooter. But again, role player, bro. Third pick in the draft is a role player. The third pick in your draft, even in this draft, that's not a great draft, should be a game changer for your franchise. And there were situational game changers. Like Kiki Iriafen is not a game changer for Washington. She's not. Just so you know why. Aaliyah Edwards as a senior at UConn averaged 17.6 and 9.2 rebounds on 59.3% shooting. Compared to Kiki Iriafen. Kiki Iriafen this past year averaged 18 points, 8.4 rebounds on 49% shooting. She's not even on Aaliyah Edwards' level. So she's not going to be a player. She's not going to start ahead of her. Aaliyah Edwards is better than her. Aaliyah Edwards is better than her. If Aaliyah Edwards was in this draft, she's the second pick in the draft. Maybe the third because of Malonga. Because last year she was the sixth pick in the draft. This year she'd be the third pick at worst. I think that these decisions that Washington made, and the last pick they made was Zay Green. Zay Green, they took her in the third round. She's from Alabama. She's a point guard. 6'2" point guard. So they took two similar players in terms of, I don't know if they're similar. I really don't know her. But Zay Green averaged 15-7, 5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists, but she's not really a point guard. You're averaging 4.5 assists, 47% shooting. Yeah, you got two similar players with her and Lucy Olson. I'm going to tell you what. Don't be shocked. Now, mind you, Zay Green played 6 years of college basketball, so she's like 25 years old. She's got to be close to that age right now. Let's see if I can find what her age is. She's 25. Yeah, she's 25 years old. She is a vet. She is someone that actually could come in and play immediately if she makes the team. She played at Tennessee for 2 years. She played at Texas A&M for 1. She played at Arkansas Pine Bluff for 2. She went to 1, 2, 3. She went to 4 schools. Yeah, she could. She could. I mean, Alabama, 15.7. They probably did better with their back 2 picks than they did with their first 3 picks, to me. And I had Kiki Iriafen in my mock draft of them because I pretty much expected them to take her. Again, this is where I was going against my better judgment of what I thought. Like I said, I was flip flopping around. I don't think Washington's that much better than they were when they started this draft. I really don't. Not from the 3 picks they took in the first round. Kiki Iriafen's gonna be a backup. You're gonna find out real fast if Amoore can even take this. It's funny how when people were talking about Caitlin Clark, can she take the physicality? Georgia Moore's 5'6", and she might weigh 130 fucking pounds. I know that they don't. It's funny they don't give the weight of the women. She's like 135 pounds. Like she's tiny as shit. Maybe 140. She's small as shit. But you let me know your thoughts. What did you think of Washington and what they did and what they didn't do? You think they hit a home run? I mean, or not? I thought they hit it. I think this was a first round strikeout. They got better picks later on, who could probably be more impactful players immediately on this team than what those first 3 players were. Picking a number 3 pick, picking a 3rd pick in the draft. Shyanne Sellers, the appeal of Shyanne Sellers, besides the fact she's a point guard, she played at Maryland. She's a star at Maryland. The fan base, local fan base. Like, you had an opportunity to keep a fucking local player at home who was good, who was rated up there amongst the top players in this draft. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, what the fuck do I know? Like, subscribe, follow. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, her game, her way. Women's basketball. Come on now.